There are a lot of extra savings available when it comes to health insurance during this COVID-19 pandemic. We'll talk about it next on Smart Money. Are you looking for health insurance coverage under the new Federal American Rescue Plan? You've come to the right place, Smart Money. We have an expert with us today. She is Amy Coven with the Oregon Department of Consumer and Business Services. Welcome, Amy. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, this plan is almost $2 trillion, 1.9 to be exact. It's the American Rescue Plan Act we're talking about, and it covers a ton of things from rental help to economic impact payments. One big piece of the plan is the increased savings that's available right now to people looking for health insurance. Can you explain that?
Yeah, the American Rescue Plan reduces the amount that people are expected to pay towards their health insurance premiums. It also removes the income limit to receive premium tax credits, which helps pay for monthly premiums. It forgives any excess premium credits paid in 2020, and there's additional savings for folks that are on unemployment insurance benefits. All of this means that 4 out of 5 people who shop through the marketplace will be able to get a plan for $10 or less per month.
Wow.
Wow, $10 or less, no matter your income status? Is that right?
That's a great question. It's on a sliding scale. So the higher your income, the more you're expected to pay. Mm-hmm.
So what are the top 3 or 4 changes under this new plan?
Well, as I mentioned, it does reduce the amount that's expected to be contributed from families for their premium cost. So everyone across the board, whether you're receiving financial assistance or not, currently you should expect to receive savings in addition to what you may have already been found eligible for. In addition, anyone who might have received excess premium tax credits last year because they weren't able to accurately calculate their income for the year due to a changing environment should get some forgiveness on any excess payments. And then anyone receiving unemployment insurance benefits is going to have a portion of the income that they earn throughout the year kind of set aside in their calculation for financial assistance later this summer.
So, Amy, what about people who bought a plan during last year's open enrollment? Can they take advantage of new savings? And is it a proactive thing where you have to take advantage, or will you be contacted? I mean, how much legwork do you have to do?
That's a great question. So anyone that's enrolled through the marketplace right now should take some action if they want to see those savings this year. You can wait and actually get those extra savings and extra dollars when you file your taxes next year. But I know most people want to see the savings right away. So in order to take advantage, you need to log into your account, update your application, and it will recalculate your savings. There is going to be a number of messages sent to folks to let them know that there is an opportunity to save extra money straight from the marketplace. And if you had assistance, those folks may be contacting you as well.
So there may be people that haven't bothered to do anything up until now. How do they go about finding out more if they've not, and they can enroll now, is that right? So how can they go about finding more about it?
That's a great question as well. So right now we're in the middle of what we're deeming a COVID-19 special enrollment period. This is an enrollment period that's available until August 15th, and it allows anyone who wants to shop for coverage or look at changing plans to do so. The first thing that you'd want to do is visit our website, OregonHealthcare.gov, to get more information. And we would really encourage anyone who's lost their job, has a reduction in hours, or maybe didn't apply or didn't qualify for financial assistance in the past to go into the website and see what they can get now, because it's going to be better.
Can you give us an example of just how much a person can expect to save on their monthly health insurance premium under the American Rescue Plan? I mean, you talked about as little as $10 a month, cost, but how much could you actually save?
So our federal partners at healthcare.gov have actually told us that monthly premiums are expected to be lowered by about $50 per person on average for anyone who shops through the marketplace. And that is per person. So when you're talking about a household of, 4, that would be multiplied by 4. So that's pretty substantial savings.
Wow, that's a lot. You're right. Especially if you're on unemployment.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you mentioned when we were talking before we started taping that there is a May 15th deadline. What's that one about?
So originally, the COVID-19 special enrollment period was from mid-February until May 15th. But earlier this week, the Biden administration did extend that out until August 15th.
Okay.
We're elated, yeah, to get more time for folks to shop.
Great.
My head's swimming a little bit hearing all this information of you can do this, you can do this. If I'm not gifted at jumping through the red tape, can you go to a website? Can your agency help people, or who can help navigate it?
Yeah, so I'm actually with the Oregon Health Insurance Marketplace. We're part of the Division of the Department of Consumer and Business Services. And we work with experts statewide who are trained to assist folks, both insurance agents and community partner organizations. They provide free assistance for folks, whether remotely or in person with safety protocols, of course, due to COVID. But we really encourage everyone to start at our website, OregonHealthcare.gov. We've got a window shopping tool so folks can answer just a few quick questions and get a really good idea of what plans are available and how much their costs and savings should be.
So for those few folks who may not have internet and may not know how to use a computer, whatever, what would they do in order to get this help, Amy?
That's a great question. So, of course, our website has lots of information, but we do recognize that there's a lot of folks who have, access to technology barriers and things like that. That's why we do have a contact center that's available Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, excluding holidays, of course. So anyone is welcome to give us a call. Our number is 855-268-3767. And we are happy to help locate an expert nearby that can assist you and give you an idea of how much you might be able to save. So the two key takeaways that I really want to drive home is that there's tons of savings available. There's an opportunity to shop right now. This is totally unprecedented times for us. So everyone should really evaluate their coverage options. And the second is that there's experts to help. If you feel overwhelmed, we completely understand. And that's why we've got a whole network of folks that can really help you, boots on the ground.
We've been talking with Amy Colvin, who's with the Oregon Health Department. Is that right? Oregon
Health Insurance Marketplace.
There you go. Even better. You're an expert on all of this. And we thank you so much for being with us. We're hoping that this really helps people get a handle on this new, improved health insurance through the federal health insurance system. So, Amy, thanks a lot.
For more information, go to my website at 60andsingle.com.